Good evening to everybody. Artrooms is a user-driven marketplace for art rental and sales. We imagine that people want to aspire. Sorry. From there? I can use this computer? Okay. Many people want to aspire the space where spend a lot of time during the day, like home or office. And so imagine the empty wall behind the sofa bed. So sometimes the people want to buy a print, a design object, a poster. So, but the emotion that artworks, original and unique, that good make feel to the people is the our experience that we want to sell. Next, please. When we talk about the art, we think about the art gallery, but the art gallery, many people go to the art gallery and does understand the art value. The art gallery is an unwelcoming space, have a low inventory, and the high commission and cost of the artwork is expensive for many people. The artist, on the other side, is have a time-consuming to direct market to reach the target profile. The client is worried, suspicious, and to promoting the artwork is difficult to go to, especially with the social network with other different way to keep the target. So Artrooms is the keep in touch this multi-site platform, artists and art lovers. So we understand to make something new, innovative service for art rental and sales, especially to next please. So a marketplace designed for the people with a low experience and competencies to collect and invest in art, that we call the art lovers, no more collectors. And for the emerging artists that can promote direct from their laboratory, reaching a new opportunity and new target. So 4 key factors for our value proposition: the shop of select artists and artwork from ArtHunter, so young art curator. No, sorry, behind, please. Original, unique, and certified artwork with the Art ID is a QR code technology supported by our app. Next. New customer experience in the market using digital technology like augmented reality and 3D virtual gallery. And the rental service complete the value proposition because it's in line with the lifestyle and is good for the corporate, for the office, so for the business, for the enterprises. So there's a resume of the value proposition. We had the referral market incentive for the artists with promote in a collaborative platform that make participated in the platform. And a refund policy 30 days, they can prove the artwork at home, and they can refund if you don't like the artwork. The art lovers is a Risco, count 12 million in Italy, and 60 million in EU5. Is a high range of population in terms of spending capabilities, culturally and socially engaged. They love the innovation, and always connect and use shopping online. The position, strategic position, we reach a new market where the art lovers and emerging art work. Because at the moment in the online market, there's a many companies that have to target in a high level with the collector and valued artists. So artists that just go to the bid, to the gallery. We sketched the ideas in an executive MBA at MIP Polytechnic of Milan with Pino and Guido, And then we in our road, we met Diego as a manager, an artist, and Alicia as a creative writer, and with our art blogger. Our prevision in the next 3 years to keep to scout the artists in Italy the first year and the second year, and the third year we want to exploit the ideas to the European country. We want to, so the idea is scalable. Our revenue model is with a commission on sales and on rental. We want to spend so the cost to maintain the system, the platform in web social marketing, ArtHunter commission, so to scouting the artists, and event communication and blog. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Giuseppe. We give just a couple of comments first, and then I think we can start with the questions, and we start on this side, and then if people have more questions, the more the better. I think you did a good job in articulating the value proposition. I had a couple of comments there. When you describe the market makes sense at this stage to understand the size in terms of potential revenues that you can get. So not just, you mentioned just a number of people, the art lovers, but I would like to have a sense how big is the market in terms of potential dollars, right? From rental, sales, so the overall market. So I don't know if you have that figure, but going forward, that's kind of
it's a little bit. So the market analysis is made with a comparable online market that will be the design and furniture, because it's the market online close to the art market. It's at the moment the conversion rate is 1.3%, and the conversion cost is €29. It's the Scorecom source. So
okay. Yeah, I guess that's the proxy.
And then so the artist value, so the value of the artwork is less $10,000. So so the portfolio is more or less about €2,000, $2,000 average price for the artworks.
Okay, I still think that you need to do some work there, because one thing is design, the other thing is art. To me, those are, kind of close by, but are very
contemporary art is sometimes very close the approach in contemporary art.
So more on your business plan, on your business model. So I understand that you have hunters, art hunters. Yeah. How do you find them? So in terms of the scalability, you mentioned, you alluded to it, but I'm not quite sure. How do you scout the scouters? How do you scout the hunters? And what's the scalability at an international level? I guess that this following question would be more on your stage of development.
First thing, word of mouth. Okay, so networking. So we have 5 shareholder in Naples, Rome, and Milan. So we scout in all the booths, and we find all the artists with a past experience with to prepare events and exhibition, who have association of the artists. That so we find an art hunter, and the art hunter give us to their team. So the teams. So the art hunter move a team of artists. Okay. So we just find art hunter, and then any art hunter have a KPI to every year to give to the platform new artists and new artworks.
Okay.
And the artists have to upload minimum 5 artworks and not less 500 euro value.
Okay. All right. So the other piece I was kind of missing is where you're at today. So typically, what people want to see is today. This is the picture where I'm at. Those are the numbers. this is how much I'm making. This is what's my inventory, digital inventory of projects, and this is where we're headed. Go international. Those are the next steps. So those are the two big questions that I think are kind of missing from your presentation. Do you want to say a few things?
Yeah, we established in January 2014. We have apply in a Smart Start in October, and we have they accept our apply, and at the moment we have we have our capital to develop a better version and to reach 25 artists that testing the platform and upload the artwork. And in the next 2 months, we developed app and the augmented reality to watch on tablet and scroll the artwork on your wall.
Should probably also present Francisco. Yes. Lisa, what they're talking to. Why don't you say a couple of words about you?
Yeah, I'm Francisco. I'm originally Spanish. So I see many things here in Naples that recalls home. I live in Italy since 2002. I'm an entrepreneur and a part-time small-scale investor. And I'm collaborating for some time already with Mind the Bridge into getting this entrepreneurship ecosystem up. In particular, mentoring some of the startups that apply for the bootcamp. So I would just drop a couple of questions. Regarding the competition, you mentioned you were positioned in a quadrant, top left, and there was another brand there. So what are they doing? How do you compare to them? What is it that like about them or dislike?
The Toom is a US startup. They started the venture in October 2013. So it's a new venture like us. And the model business is similar like us, because they have a social network platform that work behind the marketplace, and they have the direct connect from laboratory, the artist laboratory to the end user, and the art curator is a key point, a key factor to connect and to create the experience and the contents of the website. So they work just in US, in the East Coast, because they established in New York.
Do you have a feeling of how many users they have, how many artists, revenue funding?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because I know the number of artists, because the artists just in US country. So and they start in the East Coast. Now we come in the West Coast, and they start 4 months before us. And I think that they spend much more money to marketing, because they have a good job. So sometimes we compare our move with their move.
And if you wanted to pitch to me how much money you need for the next milestone, and how would you spend it?
Yeah, yes, we have a 18 months execution plan that spent in a marketing and in social marketing and in traveling to scouting new opportunities. And we want to because we have a support of the public fund, but we have to some of public fund found a marketing plan. So all the marketing plan, they just found the develop of a marketing plan. So that's so.
But
so,
how much money you would need for the next 18 months in total?
2,050 euro. So sorry, the 250,000 euro. What a million.
Question from me. If you can scroll back by a couple of slides, in terms of what you are offering, so what are the different features of your platform, right? And there are a lot of cool and interesting things. So my first question, you're talking about QR code integration, then the virtual gallery, the rental service. Question number one is all these things has already been developed or just in your roadmap?
No, the QR code have just 1 month to develop. So at the end of June, we have already test. And so the QR code is a shelf technologies.
Okay.
We have a simple. We send to the artist the QR code they can use in during the exhibition. And when a user, so a purchaser, buy an artwork, we send a new QR code with a pin that give them the property certification also.
And what about the virtual gallery? The 3D virtual gallery. You
the 3D virtual gallery is also 1 month develop more. It's at the end of July, and so we have we give an outsourcing this stuff, and we spent €10,000 more or less.
Okay. So just a typical comment talking about with startups. Then when you start designing your platform, you're designing what you want to do. Typically, not just your case, you add a lot of things because you want to do everything. So you look at, okay, what could be the ideal solution, and you start stuffing stuff and features because you want to do this, this, and that. With two typical outcomes. The first one is that it increase the time to market, because the more stuff you want to have before going live, the more time you spend delivering, coding, and doing stuff, and spending money and time. Secondly, most of the time you are just going after your vision of the market, and you have no customer interaction at all. So you don't know exactly what the customer or the users or the artist will ask from you. And so the typical comment is just to strictly focus, as we discussed this morning, to a minimum viable product, something that is really simple, that based on your opinion exactly match what could be the need number one for an artist in your situation. Go live with that. Also, it probably could be a bit poor, and then you start adding feature as you have time. So that could be the better approach instead of.
I agree, because we field test every day. We change a business model. We change a business revenue model. The ArtHunter before is a staffed, now is in a variable cost. So we make a field test with a pool to the artlovers that make we make a sense the approach of the art.
No, that's a good point. And the other point is since at the end the success or not success of what you're doing will also depend on the small things, the physical design of the app, the way the app works, and the devil is in the details most of the time. That's in the core value proposition, because if the virtual gallery is not nice look and feel, or does not work properly, is too slow in uploading, that's some old thing that could affect what you're doing. My recommendation is just to start one piece at a time, finalize, see if it works, and then the next one.
We started with the functional tools, so buy, rent, and pay. So it's clear. Then the others. Because